Hey everyone, this is Mr. E 2099, and I'm starting a new series called Wasted Potential. And the first Wasted Potential I'm going to do is All New Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I was a big fan of Dan Abnett's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 comic book. They had great stories, a great cast of characters, and a great storyline. But this current Guardians is nothing like that. And I think since Abnett's guiding hand has left and gone to DC, the entire Cosmic Marvel line has really just fallen off. And I think that, some changes need to be made because the Guardians of the Galaxy are a great team of characters. Well, they can be. I don't know so much about right now. Right now, they've got Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax the Destroyer, and Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. But Drax the Destroyer doesn't fight anymore. Groot is the size of a twig. And that just leaves Rocket, Star-Lord, and Gamora, who, between the three of them, are just shoot. They really need some characters with power, because right now, I don't think they're capable of guarding the galaxy. They're not powerful enough to guard the galaxy. Let's take a look at Abnett's team. See, we have Star-Lord, Adam Warlock, Quasar, Drax the Destroyer, Rocket Raccoon, Gamora, and Groot, who's not shown in this picture. But yeah, this team had power. And this team had a mission. There were cracks in the universe. They were going to steal them. They had uniforms. They were based out of nowhere. This was an actual team. The current team, I feel, is basically just Star-Lord and his merry men. They're just a bunch of people bouncing around the galaxy, fixing problems wherever they find them. They don't actually have a mission that would affect the galaxy. And their current mission, which has to do with the Nova Corps, I think should just be a Nova story, because we have Richard Rider back. We have Sam Alexander, who, in my opinion, should not be on Earth. He should be out in with Richard Rider, learning what it means to be Nova. But yeah, their current storyline is not something that should be ran by the Guardians of the Galaxy, in my opinion. Now, who should they add to their team? Well, first of all, they need to get Mantis back. Mantis was a member of the original Guardians team, and she was recently in the movies. She's a great character, telepathy, a skilled martial artist, precognitive abilities. Yeah, there's no reason for her not to be on this team, especially when they lack as much power as they do. Next up is Cosmo. Now, Cosmo is a great character. He's a Russian cosmonaut dog with telepathy and telekinesis. And they worked a lot with Cosmo back when they were based on Nowhere, because he was Nowhere's security chief. I really like Cosmo. I feel that he would be really great, especially the interactions between him and Rocket Raccoon, because they're both animals. I think that'd be really fun. And again, he would be a more powerful being that they need if they're going to if they want to guard the galaxy. Next we have Starbrand and Nightmask. Now, if you're going to be taking on galaxy-wide threats, you need people who are at least at the planetary level, which Starbrand and Nightmask are. I mean, Starbrand is a planetary defense system. We saw what he's capable of during the Infinity event when him and the Avengers went off into space to take on the Builders. And he's just amazingly powerful. He can destroy a planet by himself. So if you're going to try and build a team that's supposed to protect the galaxy from multiple world-ending threats, you definitely need a guy like Starbrand. And Nightmask, who can go into the Superflow would be great for getting them where they need to go. Next up, we have Darkhawk. Now, Darkhawk would be great because of what they're currently doing in the Guardians with the Brotherhood of Raptors, which is where his power comes from. And we previously saw him taking on doing some cosmic level Avengers during the War of Kings, I believe it was. But yeah, Darkhawk would be great, especially with his connection to the enemy that they're currently facing. Next we have Spectrum, Monica Rambeau, who previously went by the name Captain Marvel. Now, her powers are light-based. She is, I believe, composed of light, and it was shown in the Ultimates that she can go at light speed. Now, someone like this should definitely be out in space taking on cosmic adventures, especially because she bore the title of Captain Marvel. Next we have Beta Ray Bill, and I think this is important because after the Thanos Imperative, where it was believed that Peter Quill and Richard Rider were lost forever in the Cancerverse, Beta Ray Bill, along with a number of other cosmic figures, were gathered by Cosmo at Nowhere, because Peter Quill said that if anything happened to him, or if he died, I want you to bring these people together and form a team of the most powerful beings in the galaxy. And Beta Ray Bill and Silver Surfer, Gladiator, Quasar, and Ronan the Accuser, they answered this call. They agreed to form a team to basically take the place of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And when you're dealing with threats of that magnitude, you need a guy like Beta Ray Bill. You need someone of his caliber, of his magnitude of power. Next we have Quasar. Now, Quasar would be a good choice because, like I said, he was part of the team that formed after the Guardians of the Galaxy when Peter Quill was believed dead. And, his quantum bands draw power from the universe itself, and they're able to, open wormholes and form constructs. He's an immensely powerful character, and he would be a great addition to the team. Like I said, these are galaxy-level threats, solar system-level threats. Like, you need someone who has the power to take these things head-on. Next we have Alex Summers, Havoc. Now, the reason I added him to this list is because he previously led his own team of cosmic wayfarers called the Starjammers. So he has experience dealing with cosmic events, and he was very active during the War of Kings. His brother Vulcan was one of them, and his power comes from absorbing cosmic radiation, and like I said before, he has experience with being out in space, so I think would be a good addition as well. Now, as much as I find the whole Brotherhood of Raptors thing and the problems with the Nova Corps interesting, they're really not a galaxy-level threat. The galaxy-level threat would be something like the Dire Wraiths, who are an alien race of evil cosmic sorcerers. Now, that would be an interesting threat to see the Guardians go up against, because they could really do some serious damage to the galaxy, and, we haven't seen them in a while. Next we have the Brood, a parasitic insectoid race of aliens. Now, a massive galactic-wide Brood infestation would be, I think, an interesting threat for the Guardians to face, because the Brood have been shown to be extremely vicious and can spread very quickly. So I think that would be a good threat. Next we have the Universal Church of Truth. Now, I really like these guys. They are a band of religious zealots whose power comes from their faith. Their warriors are called Cardinals, and they can actually gain immunity to enemies by believing hard enough. And their ships are actually powered by the faith of their worshippers. And they have connections to Adam Warlock, who is a very important being in Cosmic Marvel. So I feel like they would be a good enemy, especially because Marvel is trying to bring back Adam Warlock. So I think they'd be a good enemy to face. Next we have the Phalanx, who has been shown to be a very dangerous threat during the event Annihilation Conquest. They infected almost all of Kree space, and I think that if you're going to do a team that's taking on, galaxy level threats, someone that can infect worlds and possibly turn your own team against you would be a really good enemy to have. Yeah, I just don't feel like the current Guardians of the Galaxy are really living up to their potential, and I feel like they need a better writer and just something to really solidify them. They need a mission, is what I'm saying. They need a clear mission and a clear goal and a clear enemy. So, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am Mr. E2099, and I will see you all later.